Alright, it's the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday here of 2022, and this is the newly acquired SL55 AMG with a Black Series wide body kit. There's a couple YouTube videos floating around on this car already, and they're from, one of them's from like, a couple of them 6 years ago, one of them's from 2-3 years ago. And so this body kit and the interior have been upgraded a while back, but it's starting to show its age. The paint is cracking in some places on the kit. There's a little damage here and there, but overall, for what I paid for it, I feel like I got a good deal, and that's the most important part to me. I'm a car fixer, so what I'm going to be doing is making some YouTube videos on this car. One of the things that doesn't work is the heated seat for the driver's side. The button gets stuck in, then you kind of have to pick at it to get it to come out, and then it doesn't actually seem to warm the seat up even after 20 minutes of driving. And then the red light, one of them, this one goes out, and then after another 5-10 minutes or so, that one I think goes out as well, all on its own. Let's see, there's some damage here. That piece probably just needs to be replaced. Looks like maybe they tried to glue it at some point in the past. It's got the AMG logo in the carbon fiber, but you can't really see it unless you're looking for it, so I'd like to maybe get an AMG sticker that's just exactly the same size if I can find it, or I might have to mask off the AMG and then hit it with a little silver paint myself and then clear over that. Let's see. Oh, it's got several different warning lights, front fog lamps, well, front fog lamp left, and then of course the right as well, because there are no more fog lights. And so I'm thinking maybe I put some fog lights on, like the kind of fog light that might look good, like right along here on each side. I know some newer Mercedes have those like LED daytime running lights, and I was thinking those might look good tucked right up in there. The washer fluid squirters don't work, and I already tried to get one side to work. Basically, right behind here there's a Y connection with the feed, pressure feed coming in, and then the Y, it splits off, one side to the right and one to the left. And one of the arms of the Y was broken off for this side, and somebody tried to glue it, and well, it didn't hold, so all the fluid was just dumping out from the hood and then down onto the ground. So I tried to just cap off the broken part so that at least I could have the driver's side squirt fluid on the way home. It was a about 300 mile drive to get it from Seattle to Idaho here where I live, and I ended up getting this little piddly, like it just barely went over and like onto the bottom of the wiper cowl. So I've still got some. I'm just gonna have to get a whole new hose, and it comes with a heated assembly. The washer nozzles and the hoses for it are heated all the way down to the washer fluid reservoir. So I'm just gonna have to go and get a new part from Mercedes and replace the whole thing, because it's got resistive electrical wires running through the hose with the fluid, so that the fluid can never freeze, or if it does freeze, you hit a button and it warms up the washer fluid. The Germans are pretty good about cold weather features. This car's also got the, I don't know if you can see it, it's got the defroster grid for the windshield wiper. The lighting is terrible for showing this right now, but it's there. It's just hard to see. See the grid there, which is nice. Keep the wipers from freezing to the windshield. So this is another fault. This is not supposed to be lit up right now. I think there's either a short or something going on in here with the electrical, or maybe it's inside the door. But that thing likes to flicker even when the car's been off for an hour or more. It's actually the first time I've seen it where it's just stuck on. The driver's door also appears to be on, although only part way. Okay, well, so they both have issues, and the carbon fiber look or sticker that somebody's put on there just looks terrible. So I'm gonna have to redo that. Let's see, the wheels are good though. I'm thinking about messing with the offset, like how much they stick out. I feel like the front tire could stick out just a little bit farther. It'd still look good after that. Here's some of the cracks in the side skirt there. There's some cracks around the antenna here. There's another spot right here that's been, somebody tried to patch that up, and that just looks like crap too. I don't know, I'm a perfectionist, and I knew this car wasn't going to be perfect, but that's part of the fun for me, is fixing them up, getting them to look the way I want them to, which brings me around to the exhaust. These exhaust tips are not the Black Series exhaust tip, and really there's only one opening there, and then the one on the left is kind of like a fake. And I know dual exhaust tips are usually one of them's just split off of the main pipe anyway, and it's I just want it to look better and fit the rear diffuser better. The rear diffuser is, or appears to be, a Black Series rear diffuser. So I'm keeping that. That looks nice. But the exhaust tips have got to go. I want those to fit like they do on an actual Black Series AMG. that's a good start. The cruise control wasn't working, or sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Had a error message for clean the sensor. It's got the Distronic cruise control, which I was trying to play with the distance setting when it was working, and it didn't do what I thought it should, having driven other cars that have distance radar cruise control. And then the other kind of annoying thing is after you've been driving it and the coolant gets warmed up, and maybe you've done a couple hard accelerations already, you go to do another one and it just cuts power. Like, the engine's still running, but it just, like, the throttle response is almost nothing. It's like it goes into a limp mode, but there's no check engine light. So I'm thinking that that's probably the supercharger coolant system getting overheated. Maybe my supercharger coolant pump isn't flowing. Yeah, there's the Distronic alert. Just decided to, pop on right now. Not even going anywhere, but oh, and the hood. Sometimes it says the hood's open, even though it's closed. So lots of little things to adjust. Maybe a few big things to adjust too. That I'd kind of call that supercharger coolant pump, and I know there's larger supercharger coolers, the fluid, like the radiator for the supercharger coolant. So I'll be interested in seeing how much those are, and probably put one of those on. Might even get one of those tanks that separates the system and adds like 2 gallons worth of supercharger coolant. And then you have to relocate the starter battery to the trunk, which that's all stuff that I'm comfortable with doing. So anyway, I think that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching.